guys, Mike with A&M here. Today we're gonna actually cut up this hot tub. So usually in the last video I'll put them on their side and I'll roll them out. Well, this is kind of a different situation because there's actually a set of stairs over here. Right through here's a set of stairs and our dump trailer's up there. So we're gonna actually cut this up into about 5 or 6 sections and then just take every section out. And we're also taking some of this other trash right throughout here. So the first thing we want to do is test it to see if the electricity's hooked up. All right guys, this has its own switch right here and it looks like it's on, and I think that is off. So looks like it's not doing anything. So now we can disconnect this. All right guys, so we disconnected the electricity. Now I'm going to show you what tools I'm going to be using. I got my battery powered Sawzall here. I actually have an electrical Sawzall too that I can plug in. There's a plug right there, but I already have this down here, so I'm going to use that. And I'm going to be using this wood by metal blade here. That's what it says on it. And it's a longer blade. You almost want like a 12-inch blade, because when we start cutting this up, it'll cut through all the pipes, or you'll be stuck up on pipes and it will not come apart. So first thing we want to do is take off this cover, then we'll get in there and start cutting it up. All right guys, so as you've seen, all I did was cut 2 sections out of that, and then I had to come back and cut the pipes. This one's actually pretty nice because usually there's insulation all within there, but there isn't in this one, so I can actually see all the pipes. Usually these would all be covered up with insulation, but that makes this one about 100 times easier to cut up. So I'm gonna just keep cutting and we're gonna just keep moving pieces out. But yeah, like I said, that blade makes a big difference, because usually you'd be blindly cutting through those pipes. Luckily, like I said, we can see everything in this one. But I also dropped my drill in the water, so that was a big mistake. Don't put stuff up on the edge. I got to get that stuff off now, but we're gonna keep going. All right guys, so my battery operated Sawzall was getting kind of hot, and I actually probably broke one battery. Like I said, that drill fell in there. I'm just letting that thing dry out. But I got this electric one here, plugged it in. Looks like the blue light's on, so I'm just gonna use this. Another thing you could do is you can actually take a sledgehammer and break this if you wanted to. I just like to use a saw, but if I get angry enough that the saw isn't working, I might just break it with the sledgehammer as well. But right here you can see we're about to do one big cut here and then one cut down there. We should get 2 more pieces out of that, and then really from there on it's pretty simple. All right guys, it's coming along pretty well. Now what I'm going to try to do is cut out this center, then we'll do, you know, maybe 3-4 more cut, and then we'll just get all this other stuff at the end, and I'm going to cut off those pipes over there. But yeah, so as you can see, because I didn't really talk about it, but I like to cut out the corners first and just go right along. Don't go all the way down because your blade might hit the ground. That's why I only go up to about that point right there. And me cutting right along that edge will be real easy. It should go pretty quick. All right guys, here's the finished product. No more hot tub. We left this connected. I told her if she wants to have the electrician come and cap that off, but really it's shut off here, so it should be no problem. And all we have to do now is move a fridge over there into the trailer. All right guys, we just got back to the property, and here's what the trailer looks like, completely full. I'm gonna take off the scrap metal, this fridge right here, and some of these motors are actually scrap metal as well. But yeah, so that hot tub and that little bit of stuff pretty much filled up that entire trailer. So yeah, hopefully you guys learned something from me cutting up that hot tub. I actually thought about it, and I think if you used a smaller blade on that hot tub, I know I said use a big blade, but usually there's foam all inside there, so your whole blade is cutting something. I think since there wasn't anything, that blade was just vibrating in there, and I could be wrong on that, but leave me a comment if you think, you know, why that was, because it seemed like it was kind of hard to cut. A small blade would have just cut, and I think it's because of the vibration of that Sawzall. Hopefully you learned something from that. You'll be able to cut it, but it could be a disaster if you don't know how to do it. I probably cut 20-25 hot tubs in my lifetime. That was one of the easiest ones actually, so it's kind of funny that's the one I recorded. But usually, like I said, you can't see that stuff, and that's really important, because when you get to your hot tub and you realize you can't see anything, it's gonna be real hard to tear those little sections off. Mine just ripped right off, which was amazing, because usually I take a sledgehammer and beat it and everything, because those things do not want to come off. So yeah, if you like videos like this, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification button, and we'll see you guys next time.